to hiding unneeded objects. In this video, we're going to discover it is useful when working on larger and more complex assemblies or scenes. So at the moment, we're only dealing with a chess set, but it's good to grasp this notion before you start dealing with something even more complex, where perhaps parts are hidden behind one another. And we're going to control whether you're hiding groups of objects as well as individuals themselves. So let's go play with this over in Blender. Right, so here we are in Blender. The first thing I'm going to do is just free up a bit of space. Oh, that didn't work terribly well. Let's hide that. There we go. And switch over to solid. No particular reason other than I can see what's selected and what isn't. So as you can tell here, as you're selecting things, you get the orange marker around them. And to hide something, well, it's an object operation. So we go to Object on the 3D editor header, and I'm going to have to scroll up with the low resolution I'm running. And here we have Show and Hide, and we can see there are three options when it comes to hiding. So there's Show Hidden, and that will show everything that you've hidden so far, bringing everything back into view. Hide Selected, so if you've selected an object or multiple objects, you can hide them all at once. And then finally, Hide Unselected. So that's like an inverse hidden. So if I only wanted this pawn here, I could select the pawn like it is already. Go Object, Show and Hide Unselected. And there we go. We just have the pawn visible. Of course, we can bring everything back with Alt and H, and then we can select a couple of pawns here, let's say, and press H to hide them away. So it's very powerful. Now there's another option for doing this over in the outliner. So if we bring everything back into view with Alt and H, or do the menu option there if you want to. Okay, so we have our white pieces all grouped together, and there's a little eye next to them. So you can go to, I'm expanding the hierarchy here, you can go to where it says white bishops and click the little eye, and it will start turning things off. But why hasn't it turned the bishops off? Well, underneath that you have the bishops themselves. So that's grouped, it has an empty called white bishops, but it's not going to hide everything underneath. Similar to what we explored before, you're going to have to hold down Control as you click the eye to hide everything underneath that hierarchy. So if we have the white pieces and hold down Control as we're clicking the eye, we can hide all of the white pieces if you've got that hierarchy. If you've not, you can go down and, for instance, hide all the white pawns or hide all the white bishops whilst holding down Control itself. Otherwise, you'd have to go in and click them individually like that. So if you've got a good naming structure, but it's quite difficult to select items, you can just hide them through this outliner menu or hierarchy itself. Okay guys, it's challenge time. Now there are going to be several ways that you could accomplish this. I don't mind how you do it, but I'd like you to hide everything but the board. So hide all the chess pieces in our scene, leaving just the checkered squares so far, and we're going to build out the rest of the board in a bit. So pause the video now and give that a go. Okay guys, welcome back. Let's hop straight back over into Blender. Okay, so there are a couple of options. As you've probably seen already, you could just control click the white pieces over here, and when we've control click them, they all disappear, leaving just the board itself. Alternatively, you could select the board and do Shift and H and hide everything but the board. Remember, there's still the lamps in our scene as well as the camera, and at the moment it gives us a nice clean workspace if we hide absolutely everything but the board itself. Brilliant! So now you've done that, please share in the discussions, and I will see you in the next lecture.